What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. Before we start this video, tap into my boy CMD Yada, making 2K content right now. IRL playstyle. We play IRL playstyle here. Alright, I'm trying to promote a lot of people who really play the realistic basketball playstyle. That's really what's going to change 2K and make it better. This next video I'm about to drop with the Pro League and the left, right, and it. Y'all go tap in with my boy. Hit that like, subscribe. Today I'm gonna come with a lighter perspective view, mixed in with still giving them the direct truth about this E-League. But I always want to make sure that I'm coming from a unbiased perspective. Unbiased, like just standing on the outside looking in from the inside. Okay? 2K is not really played. 2K is really played one way right now. Players are literally forcing themselves to play like this. Please watch this. I want to show you this early so we're not losing viewers early.
As they'll look to try to go for a reset here, they do get it back over towards Killy. Now takes it back. Oh my goodness, left him in the dust, and Killy green.
Oh my goodness, left them in the dust. I feel like honestly that is literally a fake. Alright, let me not put the word fake because then I'm just like trying to label them, right? But it's just like, are you really reacting like this to this type of clip? We don't even have a true highlight. You know how you would have Shakedown do highlights and you see crazy clips and plays? That's what you need to see in the league. Let me give some gems too, because they're going to take this information when they see this video. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, leave comments so this can spread around. The devs will see this. They will pick it up. They will use stuff. Now, there's no highlights, true highlights. Every player is fading. That's bad from a perspective just of a viewer. If you just want to watch for entertainment, like I said, in the NBA, you have LeBron James who could do that certain LeBron James shot. Remember, that's his shot when he goes under the rim and he comes around and he shoots. That's LeBron James shot. Then you got Curry who could just do the running through the screens and just shooting lightly. Then you got DeMar DeRozan. Then you got Zach LaVine. Then you got it's so many players I could just go on. Julius Randle gameplay. Then you got Jokic. You don't even see a Jokic in the league. That does not taste well. It doesn't taste good. You can't see a Jokic in the league. What are we watching? Like I said once again, and then you hear sound effects. What did I just say? Are we playing against Speedball Racer? Speedball Racer? No, y'all are losing. You can come on. In my opinion, it's basically like the cheesers have the full control of your game because that's who the pros are. That's who the stage comp guards are. That's who anybody who thinks like they super good in this game and got an ego. That's who they are. I watch the people who wager. Oh, wager me. That's all they doing. They're doing this in a wager. You are seeing this in a wager.
Trying to go for a reset here. They do get it back.
Stop right here.
Killy.
Why do you think they do that? Is that skill or is that just acceleration exploit that 2K is going to patch within the next year? And then they get a wave of people that play the game thinking a certain way. Even though I can stop this ain't no complaint for me. I already know that you gotta bait players like this. When they're speeding like this, why do you gotta bait a player? Let me give y'all a defensive tutorial as well for these type of guards in here. I don't care what level they're on. Watch. He gets the ball.
As they'll look to try to go for
rule number one about these players. What are they trying to go for 9 times out of 10? The fade. The standing shot is just more. I feel like this is the best way I can tell y'all why you gotta start understanding as a defender. If you play and you should play the game, everybody's different though. When you're shooting, right? When you're shooting and you have to stop for a standing shot, it's kind of like a more different type of. I'll say it's harder. It's a harder time rather than you going in a natural flow and you holding on the turbo and then you just pull up for your fade. That's like all in one motion type thing. So when you gotta stop and then shoot, it's a little different. You gotta have a little bit more finger adjustments. If y'all get what I'm saying, y'all follow me, right? That's why they go for these fades. So this is just a rule number one defensive tip you gotta know about these type of guards. And of course you should have help defense where at least somebody can come and shade. These dudes don't even shade. It's just ISO out. It's like none of the pros are even running a type of shade zone defense where they switch off and flash and bait, and you don't see none of that. It's literally playing like stage comp ball. It's crazy to me. Now
Reset here.
He comes right here. Like I said, once again, that Michael Jordan, how it is. I think that's what it is, right? And when they stop, look at his feet. It's certain animations of a player's feet that I know that, okay, he's not going to shoot that. I just know, like, when I see it because of just playing 2K over time. I just know. Back in the room. I just know over time. So, we know he's not pulling this. This is just the fake because he knows this guy's coming, but really he's wide open right here. But I just say it's all about animation and player position and stuff.
Do get it back
like that. And you see he does the next cross. Because he kind of got back there in a sense. So he does the next cross back to the Michael Jordan.
Over towards Kelly.
And then he jumps. This is what they play for. These are like the comp plays basically. You doing this. That is not skill. It's like we've been watching this type of 2K for so long, from since like 20 maybe, and then it's going forward. It's been this type of 2K. Probably even more, but it hasn't been uniqueness. You're not seeing a player's bag and saying, oh, he's really like that. He has a certain move. He has a few moves that he created himself. Yes, 2K has to expand within their dribble. That's why I said make a dribble creator. You guys are playing around with other stuff. Make a dribble creator. It's time to use some of that extra money to advance in to get some more advanced technology. It's time. Because, or whatever database, a bigger data chip, whatever is making us able to play this game, y'all need to expand it and get a little bit bigger so you can do something like that, right? Then we have images, nostalgic. Don't y'all like that? Nostalgic things that just always that give you that, it always has that hit to it. I feel like that will be something nostalgic that players can always. It could be a new year if somebody's going to have a different movement because they know how to play with the dribble creator the proper way and make solid dribble moves. But this other guy has a nice other bag that's versatile too in its own different ways, and y'all found a way to balance it. Come on, stop. It's time to expand on those crazy ideas, or get some people that can give the ideas to the people that know how to use the high technology to type it in the keyboards and do all that. That's why I make these videos still, regardless of it. So I'm not really just coming at 2K in a net 100%. They'll probably say certain things is negative. How I'm just like not for the E-League because it's like this is not.
Now takes it back. Oh my goodness, left him in.
Oh my goodness, left him in. It does. And why do y'all have those sound effects? I told y'all it's like they trying to do some speed racer. I don't know what this is. This is why everybody plays fast paced. Everybody does the ISO. This is the image y'all are putting on the screen. The image. I guarantee if you had players there with a bag playing different, it's the same way how people when in 17 nobody used the park cards, and if you did, it's like you would be outcasted. That was the people doing that, the same way how the people are doing this right here on the screen, the left, right. They're choosing to do this. He's choosing to do this because those are the most animations that can be exploited. That's fast, and then with the defensive mechanics in the game, that's what people do. People that just sit on the game, or some of these people don't even hoop IRL. Y'all gotta understand this. So they don't care about none of that. Oh, okay, let me hit them with it, this and that. They don't care to expand that. I'm telling you, if there was a team of pros that was highly skilled in IRL basketball, knew how to do all this, they could trash one of these teams. Because they don't even run certain defensive zones, certain defensive switches. Probably players that are good baiters, like how LeBron does the baiting. How LeBron will leave a player, drop back a little bit, come back up, like do certain things, switch a player off real quick. Player wasn't expecting it, he was just wide open, so he didn't know what to think real quick, and then another player came up like to get a stop real quick, like literally tactical plays. You're just seeing the little, that's it. ISO. What is this? This is not organized. It's not an image. And this is why it's not blown up and the views are doing way better than park YouTubers or way better than any build video create. Like there's many people that do way more numbers, and not to say numbers matter, but it's just like from a poor organization, you're gonna think that that's what you're supposed to think. This creates a selfish basketball game in totality. Why? Because players are going to look at it like the main guard for the pro league, he has the ball most. It's just going to create certain egos in places. It's going to create for, oh, you see the pro sitting in the corners. It's just going to create certain egos. When it comes to skill, everybody plays this way. Even when you go to the stage and you say the park, if you're not playing this way, you get outcasted. Even when it comes to the rec, if you're not doing some type of sort of ISO, let the point guard do everything somewhat in the rec and pass it around. Everybody wants to be a, come on, man. See, they was good with archetypes. What they needed to do was probably add more and balance it. I don't know if they rushing or going fast. The only reason why I say they was good with archetypes and they add more and balance, a little, add more. I will say this: they need to add in like a skill factor in the game. People who are really shooting some system, they gotta get. That's why I said they gotta advance in their technology. Get some system where they can have to where they can really have a leaderboard system that really calculates you properly. They really can get the hackers or whatever out the way and give bonuses, maybe like one attribute at once you achieve some type of distance that they feel is okay. Yeah, he's been doing. Oh, so let's say you've really been going crazy shooting these certain percentages in the park, the rec, or whatever. They'll give you attribute points. You get to unlock an attribute point to your ability to make them a little bit more, but have balanced archetypes in a way. Not give it to where everybody's just superstar everywhere, and then it's like it creates that type of. It's getting to that point. I'm sorry. There's no more ideas. That's like y'all. They been doing too much bull. 2K been doing too much BS. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Letting the game be like this.
And so they'll try to go for a reset.
It was better when Dribble Guys was doing way more combos in 17 and doing the little glitchy moves, or it was way more better than that, because all we're seeing now is Speed Racer. One way. That is not cool, yo. Listen, I don't even care if you win that way. I like to stop people and beat them that way. I'm not always gonna win against people that exploit it well and do it just because it gets repetitive to play against. It gets annoying, it gets boring. So, but you can lock this up. There is methods. You just have to have a full team knowing how to cooperate properly and cover stuff. Have somebody play for the fade, bait properly, get the guards scared. You have to get these PGs scared to getting them to pass and make scary passes. That's really the goal. Just getting them clamped up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like, y'all let me know, man. I feel like this whole E-League needs to get scratched. They need to make a bigger court. Need to make some differences on the court, how it plays out. A lot of new things. Hit that like, subscribe.